Hello there, Running-Ears. It's Manny again, and I'm back. I actually went to Disney for a few days, Universal. Had a great time. Actually even did a video blog from over there right after registration. I actually registered over there at Disney World. But I'm back and I wanted to there's not much going on. So let's get right to what is going on. So first off, the next thing we got going on is going to be registration for the springtime surprise. That's why I was wearing this shirt. And that is coming on August 16th for Club Run Disney. General registration is August 23rd. So I will do a whole video on what I believe they're going to do for springtime surprise. And I'm probably looking on social media, especially the Facebook pages, probably going to be doing like a little vote saying what you guys think is going to be going on. As a matter of fact, if you guys have an idea, put it down below. I might use it in my next video. So besides that, we really don't got much going on, but somebody on the Facebook, I do have a Running-Ears Facebook page. So if you go there, you have to ask to join, and I'll let you guys in. And all questions have to be looked at by me, and I don't get very many. But nobody's actually asked a bad question. That's why I love you guys, because you guys ask some excellent questions. So somebody asked the question is, what park do I like to go to after the runs? And so because people need to make their park reservation starting very, very soon, I just recently looked, and November is still open, January is still open, February and next April are all still open. So that is an excellent question. Which park should you go to if you're going to go to the parks after the runs? And what do I do after the runs? So I'll start off by, what do I do after the runs? So recently, in the last few years, I have actually ran, and you see me running with my GoPro. So what I actually do is I go to my hotel room and I start downloading the video. It takes a while because GoPro and Mac are not compatible, are not directly compatible, I should say. So I have to drop everything in there. I usually try to do that same day. If it's something like the marathon, then it might take me an extra day to get it going, because I do want to go to the parks, take some pictures, get a couple of photo ops with the medals and so forth. So that's what I do. I always tell people this. They always ask me, am I tired? And the answer is, of course I'm tired, but I'm not sleepy tired, if that makes sense. So I go to my room and I lay down for a little while. Usually that's when I'm downloading videos. And while I'm there and I'm resting, I do that. I might take a short nap, but again, it's not the same kind of tired like I'm sleepy, I want to go to sleep. And you guys who have done it will probably sit there and say, I understand exactly what you mean, Manny. So that is what I do after the run. But the better question is, what parks should you go to? And that is going to be, number one is, I'm going to tell you guys, go to whatever park you want to go to. That is first things first. So if you want to go to a particular park because you want to get on certain rides and stuff, that should be, if that's what you want to do, make that your priority. If you have Park Hopper, that can change a little bit, because then you can make your park reservation and then head on over to another park and take pictures, whatever you need to. One thing that you have to take into consideration is, starting in November, the time changes right away, so we get less daylight. So usually by 5 or 6 it's dark. So if you're going to be doing Park Hopper, you got to do it pretty quickly so you can get pictures. Now granted, you can get the professional people to take your pictures with lit up, and so you'll be able to do that with your medals, and that's really cool. But which park should you go to? And that, to me, it depends on the run. So like, for example, the Wine and Dine, which is coming up, that is mainly run through Epcot, and we do run quite a bit in Animal Kingdom. So a good idea, especially like if you're going to be doing something with Everest, go to Animal Kingdom, take the medal there and take pictures with Everest. I think that's a great idea. For Wine and Dine, there's going to be a lot of stuff going that's going to be Epcot related. So go to Epcot and take your pictures there in front of Spaceship Earth, in the pavilions, where there was photo ops with some of the princesses or whatever was in that area. So that's going to be for the first one, which is going to be the Wine and Dine. So the next one is going to be January, which is the marathon, and that's a big one because you do 4 different runs. So again, if you do the 5K, 10K, those are usually just Magic Kingdom, Epcot, or just Epcot. So you can do take your pictures there. Once you get to the half marathon, then you go from Epcot to Magic Kingdom and back. And of course, the marathon, you go through all 4 parks. And it looks like they might open up so we run more in Hollywood Studios. So again, it would be your preference. But I also like the theme. So that is mainly Mickey theme. So in front of the castle is something that is great. Taking the medals and taking the pictures in front of the castle with Mickey and Goofy and Donald and so forth and so on. So that would be an idea that I would do for marathon weekend. So I'd go to Magic Kingdom first, and then I go to Epcot second. And again, if you want to fill in with Animal Kingdom, which we run quite a bit in there, and hopefully in Hollywood Studios we've just kind of been touching it the marathon weekend, and then we get out of it pretty quickly. But hopefully that is going to change, and we're going to be running more in there. So now when we get to Princess is going to be basically exclusive Magic Kingdom, although we do a lot of stuff in Epcot also. So that might be, again, something that you guys, whatever you guys want to take a picture in front of, whatever stood out to you. If you ran in front of a pavilion and there was a specific princess there that you really like, you love that movie, it's your passion, you're so forth, go there and take the picture there. So that would be it. But in my scenario, I'd go in front of the castle first, so Magic Kingdom would be first, and Epcot would be second. Now the big wrench that's going to be thrown in there is the springtime surprise, because there's no way of knowing what we're going to be doing. But for this last one, we did Everest. So I would go in front of, in Animal Kingdom, I would make my reservation in Animal Kingdom the next day, and I go take a picture there because, of course, Everest is right there. So the next one was Race for the Taste. That would be mainly Epcot. So I would make my reservation for Epcot for that 10K. Now the last one was the Tower of Terror 10 miler, which was awesome. Great run. I have the videos online so you guys can see it. I would go to Hollywood Studios, and that's what I did, and I took pictures in front of the Tower of Terror. So guys, those are just ideas. Again, I like to give ideas, but guys, you guys have been proven to be creative, and those of you who don't think you're creative, you're more creative than you think you are. So just think to yourself, what is going to be the best picture, and where would I want to represent these medals? So if you have a passion for Figment, go in front of Journey to Imagination. Figment has been representing in the runs lately. So it's really, really up to you. Those are my suggestions. I hope you like them. If there are suggestions that you have, put them in the comments down below. I'm loving that the channel is growing, and I'm finally going to get to this. Guys, subscribe to the channel. Share this channel so we can let it grow, keep it growing. Guys, this is your channel, and I'm just going to say after this is create a magical run, and see you sooner than later, guys.